Welcome to the library. This is an important place that you will need to go to fulfill all of the requirements for your mission. Okay, there are two places in the library you need to go first. There's two places that you can actually look up all of the books that we have in the library, because your first step will be looking for actual books. Follow me. One are these computers here. You can log in and then visit library.asd.edu.qa and click on the middle school, high school library. Or you can go over, let's run. If you're just using the catalog, you can use this, and this is a touchscreen computer, fancy technology, to find things that are in the library. Let's look at some things on the computers in more detail. Hi, once you're at a computer and you're logged in, under your student name and password, you go into the address bar and you can simply type, if you're in the school, library. It'll take you here and you click on the middle school, high school library site. And then you'll see home and catalog. There's two tabs at the very top. If you click on catalog, you'll see right here, you can type in any topic that you're looking for. Maybe you are looking up immigration, for example. So you can click on immigration, and you'll see all of these great books right here. These are all real books that you can look at. So let's take a look at one of these. Immigration from the Middle East. Okay, you can click on that. Now, one of the things you'll want to know is what side of the library it's on. That's pretty simple to find out. A lot of people don't know this, but here's how you do it. You see in the upper right it says copies. Click on that, and you will see the sublocation, middle school library. If it's in high school, it'll obviously say high school library. So you know it's in the middle school library. So you know it's there, but what do you do next? Look at that number. That number is the address for the topic. It's called a call number. It's on the side of every book in the library, and luckily we have clues to help you find them on the shelf. Follow me. Okay, so we know the number was 304.8. And you'll notice that it says nonfiction and then a series of numbers between, so in a series of numbers. This means any book that has a number between 630 and 799 will be somewhere on this shelf down here, okay? And so you'll see here, 577 to 629, 339, you said, what was it, 304 we said? So this is 1 to 325. That means it's here, and since it's closer to 325, here it is, immigration from the Middle East. One trick that you want to look at is the fact that when you find a book on the topic, sometimes books right next to it have the same topic or similar topic. So we look to the left of it, and there's a whole other book on immigration just right next to it. And right next to that, immigration, all these different books. So these numbers, call numbers, are not addresses for the books, but addresses for the topics. They tell you where to find a topic in the library. Okay, so now that we found some books that we can read, we might want to look up some more information. Best place to go after you find the books are some of the databases and other resources that we have on the library website. Come on. All right, we're back here, and if you click on the Home tab at the top, right next to Catalog, right there, you'll get to this page, okay, the main front library page, and if you click on Databases, it'll take you to something that looks like this. Now, you see a lot of links here, and you probably don't know what any of them are. They're confusing. They aggravate you. They anger you. Same thing for me, all right? But let me explain a couple of ones that you will want to use, okay? First of all, if you want the newest information from magazines and newspapers on a particular topic, say you're working on the revolution in Egypt, this one down here in the bottom left called EBSCOhost is and then you click on Student Research Center. It's easy to remember because you are a student and you're in the middle school. Okay? And when you click here, this searches all of the newspapers, all of the magazines around the world, and brings up topics. So you can say Egypt, revolution. Oops, I misspelled revolution. Those things can happen. There we go. And now you can go through and find different sources. And the cool thing is you can see how some of these are written like yesterday or today even. So if you want to find the freshest, newest, most relevant information, oftentimes coming here is a good place to go. Okay? So protest, so you can see Protest fervor in Arab world grows, from Washington Post on February 28th, just a few days ago. All kinds of stuff. Really, really good resources. Another one you want to look at is back on this page. Something you may want to look is maybe these two. CQ Researcher might have some interesting topics. So because you can come here and look up a particular topic, say Egyptian Revolution. All right, and you will get a series of links and stories. So here we have one that says democracy in the Arab world. That's interesting. Let's click and see what that one that says democracy in the Arab world. And it'll be an article discussing the history of democracy in the Arab world. This will even has background, current situation, and a chronology of democracy in the Middle East, meaning that it will actually have for you exactly what happened in what year and how it was important, so that can help you establish the timeline of how everything happened for your topic. It's kind of nice. All right? Now, don't get sometimes there's so much information on CQ Reacher that you may get overwhelmed. Don't worry, you can use bits and pieces from it, like the background, the overview, the timeline, things like that. You don't have to read the whole article, okay? And the last one maybe is for basic information, like encyclopedic information, if you need to know what a country is or where it is or what a particular topic is, you can come to World Book, and that will have access to a lot of your basic kind of information. That's just an online encyclopedia. I think you know that one. Well, and one last thing, one last trick you can use to find information is to just simply ask your librarian. They're not all evil.
Excellent, I have completed my top secret plan to change history. Okay, my theme will be the rise of computers. Excellent. Okay, so let's go back in time and remove all historical events related to this thing. For example, I could remove or convince Steve Jobs to be a painter instead of working at Apple. And then I'll go to ASD and laugh at all the 6th graders as they try to find the theme, research it, and write about it. Oh, that'll be great. Hello, what are you doing?
I'm doing a history project.
Your what history project? Oh, good luck. Not while I'm around.